Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 17th Annual Eyes in Disguise, sponsored by the Kitchen Foundation. Thank you so much for joining us. I am Bill Hennessy. I'm treasurer of the board, and with me tonight is...
I am the president of the foundation board, Diane Riedel, and we are your hosts tonight.
We'd like to thank the sponsors that make this night possible. The entire list of sponsors is listed in your program, and they'll be listed on the screen tonight as well. Our presenting sponsor, once again, Bobby Allison. Jester sponsor, Mercy. Queen sponsors, Bancorp South, Great American Title Company, Tom and Marcia Slate, and Summit Media. True by Hilton Bryan Properties. Our Carnival sponsors, Brent and Barbie Davis, once again, Jeff and Kathy Munsinger, O'Reilly Hospitality Management, Ron and Janice Penny, and The Order at Hotel Vandervoort.
What a great list of sponsors we have. Thank you for being with us tonight. We had such a great celebration last year at the DoubleTree celebrating Eyes in Disguise, and we miss all of you being with us this year. So we've included some of the best parts of our live event, and you're going to be able to enjoy those tonight. So we have some fun music backed by popular demand, the mixtapes, got a silent auction on hand bid, and an exciting raffle of a beautiful gold bracelet worth over $2,100. Take it away, Bill.
Well, that's some great stuff, and I am so excited for the mixtapes. Weren't they fantastic last year?
So much fun. Everybody
So
had a great time.
we're grateful to have them back for sure.
So much fun to dance too.
Well, many sponsors, and you're going to be dancing right there, I believe.
I will.
Okay, that'll be great. Well, many sponsors received a party in the box, which is truly a party in the box, designed for parties at home this evening. We have a Mardi Gras theme with a specialty drink, the French Quarter Cosmo, to help you celebrate right at home. So we'll turn it over to our mixologist to teach us how to mix it ourselves.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hi, I'm Michael Schmitz with the O'Reilly Hospitality Management, and I'm here today to make you a Mardi Gras themed cocktail that we have aptly named the French Quarter Cosmo. We drew inspiration from the classic colors of the celebration, purple and green. Two of the three that are hallmarks to kind of bring this very drinkable yet Mardi Gras free themed drink alive. So let's get into it. So the next thing you need to know is what do you need to make this, right? So we'll need a martini glass, or I tell people whatever glass you like to drink out of, but we're definitely making a martini, a cocktail shaker tin and something to shake it with, and a strainer to strain our cocktail off. Another layer that you can be controversial at home. I know we like to free pour, as much alcohol as we like, more liberally maybe than the bar. But we'll talk about measurements too, so you'll need a jigger along the way. Our ingredients are this: we have lime, fresh lime juice. It also acts as our garnish here. And I would say actually cut your peel if you're going to juice your limes right in before you actually start to make the drink. So you've got your final step already done. Two syrups, a grenadine syrup and a blue curacao syrup, curacao being orange syrup, which will come together for that beautiful purple color. And then our base spirit, or the most important part, vodka. We chose New Amsterdam. We love how it works in a Cosmo take. And like we said, this is our French Quarter Cosmo. So we'll start with our base spirit, vodka, and 2 ounces of vodka go into that. So a nice stiff back there. Our blue curacao, our orange syrup, an ounce of that. Grenadine, of course, add a little cherry flavor, but also going to round out that purple color. And then to clean it all up or add some balance, some tart, fresh lime juice. And as you can see through the magic of TV, we have everything already weighed out for ourselves. So that said, we're going to add a scoop of ice in there, and we're going to shake this 10 seconds. Now, since we did our due diligence and we have our martini glass already ready here, we're just going to take our cocktail strainer. We're going to strain that right into our glass. Get that beautiful purple color we're looking for in celebration of Mardi Gras, and then just add a little bit of pizzazz, our lime zest we're going to take. But actually, it presents itself as a little bit of an aromatic presence too. It's not just for color. We'll just take that once we have it squeezed, and we'll just kind of express it as you say, squeeze it over top. You'll see the oils actually kind of come out, and you'll add a good kiss of lime onto that, lime flavor. Hang our garnish, and boom, the French Quarter Cosmopolitan. Cheers.
The silent auction this year is again on HandBid. Many of you have HandBid on your phone. If you don't, please download HandBid. It's an app on your phone, and you will open it up to Eyes in Disguise 2021, and you can look at all of our awesome items and start bidding now. Hopefully you've all been bidding throughout the last few days. So also, something unique this year is our live auction items that many of you are familiar with from the past are on our silent auction this year on HandBid. Those include Condo in the Siesta Keys. Does that not sound awesome right now? Guided fly fishing expedition, Springfield Cardinal Suite, all night at the Hotel Vandervoort for 8 with dinner and cocktails.
Wow,
Bill?
some great opportunities. And last year we had several fabulous trips from Am Fund, as you may recall.
Yeah.
Several of you purchased one of those trips. Some purchased 2, as I recall. So here's what the trips that we have lined up for this year. Iceland, Sedona, Capri, Canadian Rockies, Spain, Jackson Hole, Castles of Ireland,
Nice.
James Bond. You'll have 3 years to take your trip, and the silent auction, just so everybody knows, is over at 9:30.
Here I'm holding our exciting raffle item. It's a 14 karat gold beautiful bracelet from Justice Jewelers for over $2,100 in value. So how do you get this bracelet? You buy a raffle ticket for $25. Those raffle tickets are available on eyesindisguise.org. So it's eyesindisguise, all one.org. Or if you have a party box and you're a sponsor of a level parade and up, you have a raffle ticket or more than one raffle ticket in your box. So watch for those tickets, and then we will be drawing for the raffle on Sunday at noon on Facebook Live. And then you'll be able to pick up your bracelet at the kitchen on Sunday also, which is tomorrow, right? So you'll be able to pick up your bracelet between 1 and 3 at the kitchen. We are so excited to have the mixtapes back with us this year.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be able to have your own private house concert with the mixtape, so dance till your heart's content in your privacy of your own home and enjoy their music.
You know, it's amazing to think that Sister Lorraine first began this ministry 37 years ago.
Wow.
And think of the impact that the kitchen services have had in our community. And so just for instance, last year, the kitchen housed 695 people while navigating, can you imagine, all the challenges due to COVID, this pandemic that we've been in. 1/3 of those housed were under the age of 18 or were children. You know, and with the kitchen's organization and the services we provide, we're able to provide services at $23 per day for someone who is in need, or $8,400 a year.
Which is unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
For that
And it's
amount
so
per
it's
day.
so it's far less than the amount that would cost our community if these same individuals were continually in one of our healthcare systems or in the judicial system.
Absolutely.
So every dollar tonight raised is so very important, and it goes directly to the kitchen. Your dollars will change lives. There's a category actually on HandBid called Housing is the Key. I'd encourage you to pay for a day, a week, a month, or
Why-
whatever you're able to do.
Why not a year?
A year would be great. Let's do it.
A year would be the best. Now again, the silent auction ends at 9:30 tonight, so get on your phone and bid away. And keep track of your bids because it's quick. People can outbid you in just a couple of seconds. And if at the end of the night you find out you only got a couple of items, or maybe you had no items that you won on your silent auction, there's still opportunity to help out the kitchen. So there's 2 ways you could help out the kitchen. You can still buy a raffle ticket to win that beautiful bracelet, or as Bill said, you could buy days of housing on HandBid for the kitchen. And again, the winner of the raffle will be announced tomorrow, Sunday, on Facebook Live at noon. Now hear more about the great work of the kitchen and the folks we serve.
Good evening. My name is Malia Spencer, and I'm the CEO of The Kitchen Inc. You know, this time last year, we were all together over at the DoubleTree celebrating. And looking back, I didn't know that that was going to be my last event that I got to spend with fellow friends like you. And tonight, I am so honored to be with you again, that we can come together a little bit differently, but care about our community and help put an end to homelessness. 2020 proved just how resilient we are, and tonight we are honored to share with you stories of those that we have served. Because of you, they have a safe place to lay their head and to get the support that they need.
My name is Tiffany Neely, and a little bit about my family. I have 3 boys and 2 teenagers still at home, 15 and 17, just us and the dogs. I had worked in a family-owned business for most of my life, for like 18 years, and my family decided it was time for them to retire. And so my job that I had my life was no longer there. The income I was used to making was no longer there, and even though I was still working, in a different place, I wasn't making and able to afford just even simple things. And it got to a situation where it got to a point to where I lost our house and everything we owned, and we were homeless. And that's when I found the kitchen. A true blessing from God, to say the least. And I met with Maria, my caseworker, that was phenomenal with me, but not only me, but with my kids. And that was the biggest thing, was she made my kids, she gave them peace and security and made them feel safe. Not to say that it was just a open and, one done thing. We, lots of paperwork, and my caseworkers, and I've, not only, the one I have right now, Marianne, I love her. Absolutely love her. So big shout out to her there. But Maria, being our first one, had that very special place in all of our hearts. They work so hard, our caseworkers, and I don't think that is really known until you're seeing what all they're doing for you. And they do that for everybody, that they're working with, which is just amazing. To do this job, you have to have just a heart of gold. So the part that was just amazing was when it was that time for us to get a house and to find a house. And the boys and I were just so ready to be in a home back together. I had them staying at people's houses, when they needed to, that sort of thing, and just for us to be a family and whole again. And the kitchen made that possible. But moving in was the best feeling in the world. It was better than any home I had ever had. When you walk inside this place, you feel home. And without the kitchen, it wouldn't be possible. Moved in actually 5 days before Christmas a year ago. And to be able to get in before Christmas, we had went through Thanksgiving and it was not a good holiday. And to be able to get in right before Christmas, and they made sure that we had beds, we had couches, we had a kitchen table, we had food, we had groceries. The amount of stuff that they took care of, because when I say I lost everything, I lost everything except for the clothes on our back. The pure love that the kitchen has for the people they come into contact with is hands down amazing. Now that we have a home, we're not, afraid of where we're gonna sleep, or, how I'm gonna get my family, together, and all of that. Life has really gotten nothing but better for us. I've been able to get an amazing job, which has taken a huge burden off of me and my children. Just the fact that we can sit on the couch and watch TV together is a huge thing that so many families take for granted. And until you don't have that, you don't know. Because I never, I cherished, all kinds of things. Simple things like, we're gonna watch Friends on TV or whatever, we're just gonna sit around. Things like that are so important to my friends. My kids can have their friends over. It's just home. It's just home.
So much has happened over the past 12 months for all of us, especially here at the kitchen. Our case management staff, they're really our frontline heroes. They housed 695 people with ages from a newborn all the way up to 77. It's because of you and your support that we're able to house that many people in all 5 of our programs. We housed veterans and their families through our Home at Last program. We housed youth, singles, adults, families through our community housing team. We also housed 77 individuals at our emergency shelter. And during the biggest part of the shutdown, 18 SPS students called the shelter home, but also their school. We increased the Wi-Fi accessibility so they could continue their education. And their recess became the McQuarrie playground that's behind the shelter as well. Also desperately needed at such a chaotic time. We also served a ton of our youth in need over at our Rare Breed Youth Outreach Center.
My name's Alex, 21. Until recently, I've been homeless for off and on the last 4 or 5 years. I'm a real big artsy person. Other than that, I'm super quiet. I was kicked out of my aunt's house when I was 18 after I graduated, about a month or 2 after I graduated. I was out there with a buddy of mine and she showed up and was like, "You should come to Rare Breed." And I think at one point I just decided maybe I'll just come one day and see how it is. And that was kind of right before COVID, which was kind of an interesting time to start coming. And I showed up one day and it was not like I was told how it was, and I liked it ever since. I've pretty much come every day. Basically, before I started coming here, it was a game of let's move from place to place and hopefully get to stay there for a bit, whether it be inside or outside, or places I probably shouldn't have been and places I can be. Food was a good thing. I never, when I started coming here, I didn't have to worry about like where I was gonna get lunch or where I was gonna have something to eat later. And a shower every day was nice. That was a new thing. Before that, it was like once or maybe twice a week at the VA. But came here and it was 5 days a week. It was super nice. Just hygiene in general was nice. Clothes. I wasn't wearing the same clothes for a week at a time. I think my favorite thing about Rare Breed is actually the people that work here. They're super nice. They're really understandable. A lot of places, they're just doing it for work. I kind of think here it's more personal, and they take it more personally, which is a good thing because they connect with like the kids and people that come here a lot better than anywhere else. So I found my apartment through a program with Rare Breed, or the kitchen technically. They basically put me on a list, and we were waiting to hear from pretty much anybody, and they finally told me one was available, and I kind of just jumped on it. I wasn't waiting any longer. It's been great. It's a nice apartment. I'm really excited. I'm really happy they found me one. What I'm looking forward to now that I'm back in a place again, I'm looking forward to working again, getting money saved up for that, starting to rebuild what I had and lost. As far as my story goes, it's pretty cut and clean. I think a lot of people don't really understand, because I'm a younger person, that it's just as hard for like a normal adult, if not worse, because there are less places and things I have to access than like if I was a normal adult. And I say that, but I'm technically adult. But it's harder for younger people, and I think definitely there could be more to help people like me and people younger than me even, just in general. I think without this place, I again would be back to just going place to place and hoping I got to stay somewhere. And especially like right now, that would be kind of a terrible situation with the way the weather's been. Definitely not in a good place without this place. I would be in a sorry situation. This is a great place.
We served youth needing clothing, showers, laundry services, food, hygiene supplies, and also connections to medical and mental health services at our Rare Breed Youth Outreach Center. In fact, the Rare Breed team insisted on finding ways to safely serve our youth during the biggest part of our shutdown. It's because of them that 240 new youth came to Rare Breed during the biggest part of the pandemic to find ways to connect with services in our community. And we know if we want to end homelessness, we need more affordable housing nationwide. And that is why the Kitchen Inc. offers Franciscan Villa, Beacon Village, and McClernand Villas as low-income, affordable housing developments in our community. And while housing nearly 700 people, the Kitchen Inc. got a new home too, over at the O'Reilly Family Campus on the corner of Glenstone and Chestnut Expressway. There you'll find our amazing case management team at the new Sam and June Hamra Family Support Services building. Give us a call. We'd love to give you a tour.
The Sam F. and June S. Hamra Family Support Services building is the heart of the Kitchen Inc. This brand new building is the home of our case management staff, housing support office, nurse staff, and our donation center. A welcoming lobby, private conference rooms, and an upgraded staff work area create a dignified and professional space best to meet our clients' needs.
The past 12 months and the many months ahead proves that need never stops, and neither will we. On behalf of the Kitchen Inc., thank you.
Thank you all for being here tonight.
So the key is hand bid, and
Key
there's
is
something
hand bid.
for everybody, and all of your money is so important.
It is.
So Diane, it's been a joy, and I hope everyone has a terrific time tonight. It's going to be a wonderful evening. So if you have any questions about the event, give us a call at 417-837-1500. Let's just have a great time and celebrate all the great work that the kitchen does for this community.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Diane.
Cheers.
And cheers.
So welcome to Eyes in Disguise 2021. Yes, you, I agree,
turn this planet back to war. Tell me why you got to die and kill each other one by one. We got to hug and love each other. We got to dance and be in love. I'm gonna go my way. And I got to know.
Hey, this has been a great night.
Oh my gosh.
I am loving the mixtapes. They sound awesome this year.
So realize the bidding is going to end soon, so you need to get out there. My phone is blowing up with, I keep getting outbid, so everybody, let's
Pick
get
up your
to this.
phone.
That's exactly right. Have a great time. Keep dancing and give to the kitchen. Thank you.
And bid until 9:30.
Till
It goes
9:30.
Until 9:30, and keep going on those bids until 9:30. You'll pick up your silent auction items that you win on hand bid tomorrow, Sunday, between 1 and 3 at the kitchen, which is located now at Chestnut Expressway in Glenstone, and you'll get to see the new gorgeous campus for the kitchen. There's the support services building as well as the emergency shelter that you'll be able to see, and the address is 730 North Glenstone, corner of Chestnut Expressway and Glenstone. So thank you all for being here tonight.
to do, come on, keep on smiling, what we gonna do? You want to see people living about you, and I speak to you like the coast in the best, dropping up the line like a color with the past, coming like a big show takes the stage, getting all the places that I was sad to have, get me to this, sometimes I be like, baby, baby, I was sad to have, I'm not listening when you say, baby. It was yours, I was taking tips up to my nose, and I wish you could die there, something about this, like the pictures you take. You do so much, and you love them to the fake, and inside, I don't take it down, you start, you can take time, baby, I thought you were going to be about that, I just need you, I feel it, you got me, take time, you got me, take time. I don't like the back, the place you're out there, it's inside, I don't like this, I don't like you, the place where you say, I was sad to have. Get me to this, so they can't find love. Baby, baby, I was sad to have. I'm not listening when you say, baby. I believe in family matters, which gives a feeling of everything. I believe in faith grows, and thoughts are confirmation. Without you, I feel like I could die and be alright, alright. When the place you know you said you was crashing, the fact that you didn't down here to feel alive. I was struggling to survive the space you were running out of the glass. Your pieces of pieces that they were that nothing less. When the building is down, the match is hard, something else. Get me through this life, baby, I was something else. I'm not listening when you say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Being too close is her eyes. The confusion of shame. belongs now. Take my baby down the hall. Oh, my feeling coming back again, like a rolling thunder chasing the wind. Forces pulling from the center of the earth again. I can feel it. Lightning crashes and the muddy crying. The smoke she's been waiting for. The angel opens her eyes, pale blue her eyes, sinks the circle, puts the glory out too high, high. Oh, my feeling coming back again, like a rolling thunder chasing the wind. Forces pulling from the center of the earth again. I can feel it. I can feel it. Chasing the wind, forces pulling from the center of the earth again. I can feel it. I can feel it coming back again, like a rolling thunder chasing the wind, forces pulling from the center of the earth again. I can feel it. I can feel it.
We have one more song to film. We are probably cutting most of the between songs parts, but we do want to say thank you to the kitchen for using us, for involving us in this event again this year. Eyes in the Skies last year was the DoubleTree, fantastic event, and hopefully we're back in that space or some other space next year where we can all get together and have a good time in person. I'm hoping that you're enjoying this in the comfort of your own homes tonight while you watch, and we're going to film one more song. Again, the kitchen's fantastic, and we are so honored to be used by them to get to work with them.
So give them lots and lots of money tonight. Thank you guys again.
Well, what a great time. Thank you, everybody, for participating.
So much fun tonight. And we look forward to seeing you next year, 2022, which will be
Number 18.
18.
And we hope to see you in person next year.
Eyes in Disguise. Thank you all for being with us. We've enjoyed this last hour spending with you. Have a great night.
Thank you so much.